Our mission at Barrington Stoke is to ensure that every child gets the opportunity to become a reader and develop a love of reading for pleasure. And the building blocks for this need to be put in place as soon as possible. So it's vital that we support children in the early years of primary as they take their first steps on this exciting reading journey. And it is a really exciting time, but we know that some children can struggle to make that leap from simply decoding a text to fully comprehending and enjoying it. And it might be the case that the vocabulary is simply a bit beyond them, or that the text is too long and that they're overwhelmed by it. So we've developed our Little Gems range, which is a series of first chapter books specifically designed to support readers aged 5 to 7 and to encourage them to develop a love of reading. We work with some of the most loved authors in the UK today, such as Malorie Blackman, Phil Earle, Julia Donaldson, Owen Colfer, and the books are beautifully illustrated throughout in colour and very carefully spaced in order to aid comprehension. They're also smaller, as you can see here, so that they fit easily into little hands, and there's an exciting activity inside the cover of each one. And we've thought carefully about the topics and subjects to include, trying to ensure that there's something of interest for everyone. And while we think carefully about the accessibility of the language, we also want them to help build a pupil's vocabulary and help them develop essential literacy skills.
I believe it's really important for children early years to develop a firm foundation for reading because it ties into everything else. Reading ties into their understanding of maths, it ties into their understanding of science, it ties into their understanding of geography and history and art and all those other bits and pieces that actually make up their understanding of the world. Once they start reading, they start seeing the entire world around them in a different way. It opens it up. The Little Gems series develops reading independence by providing children with texts that are written by established authors that are prioritising reading for fun. They're giving them compelling stories, they're giving them funny situations, and they're making them as accessible as possible. So the comprehension is almost the secondary part of it. It's built into the stories, but primarily they are stories that are enjoyable to read and the child is going to engage.
For nearly 25 years now, we've been working to support children who struggle to read. We're the leaders in accessible publishing, and we've taken all that knowledge and expertise and poured it into the Little Gems series. So we really hope that you enjoy using them at this special stage and that they encourage more children to develop a love of reading.